As we did last time, this is very straightforward. Don't overcomplicate it. If it's possible to just plug in what x is approaching negative 3. You know, if I can just put in negative 3, I'm very happy to do that. So I'm going to say 3 times negative 3 over negative 3 squared plus 1. There's nothing wrong with that. I have negative 9 over 9 plus 1. So I have negative 9 over 10. And I'm sure that if I graphed this, I would see that as I got close to negative 3, I'd be very close to negative 1 and a little bit less. That's direct substitution. Sometimes that doesn't work, as you can see here. Well, I guess you can see. That's awfully hard to see. But if you see that x is approaching 1 here on the x-axis, I have a little problem up here. And if I put in 1, let's see, what do I get? I get 0 on the top and I get 0 on the bottom, and that is not okay. So we're going to do the dividing out technique. You'd be hard-pressed to see how it was different from the last example, but it is example 2. But anyway, here we go. We're going to find the limit, if it exists, after we do a little factoring. So let's see, how can we factor this? We'd say 1... Seems kind of backward. You know, it's a really safe bet that it's going to be 1 plus x, right? Because we're pretty sure that's going to divide out, just to be, cheating. And then it's probably another safe bet that I'm going to have 1 minus 3x. Let's see if that works. Since they're telling me that's what I'm doing. I get 1, I get minus 2x, and I get minus 3x squared. So yes, it works fine. That's the factored version. If you can't spot it, you can do the ACB method. You could complete the square. You could use the quadratic formula if you wanted to. But anyway, we just spotted it. And now we say, yes, this cancels. Doesn't look like it really canceled. But anyway, it cancels. That's just ugly, isn't it? And now I say the limit as x approaches negative 1 of what's left, 1 minus 3x. Okay, now I can plug it in. It's 1 minus 3 times minus 1, and that's going to be 4. So the limit as x approaches negative 1 of this function, 1 minus 2x minus 3x squared over 1 plus x, is 4. Even though it's not allowed to be there, the limit doesn't know that. The limit doesn't care. The limit is equal to 4. It does exist, even though the function doesn't exist there. The limit does, because all the limit cares about is appearance.